It is my pleasure to recognize Nancy Jean Armstrong-Montes for a life of service based in her faith and quest for social justice.
I have seen firsthand the impact she has.
Social justice has always been a part of me.
Nancy worked as a teenager and young adult with the civil rights movement in Detroit.
For 52 years, Nancy has lived on and served the people of the Colville Confederated Tribes Reservation. First at St. Mary's Mission, Pascal Sherman Indian School in Omak.
I became a Jesuit volunteer, and then I moved to Nespelem, which is the center of the reservation, and started teaching in the public school. We don't have all the resources that larger cities do, but we're a close-knit community, and so we know each other, we support each other. Our students are wonderful.
Nancy has a legacy of inspiring and informing young minds and hearts while honoring the Native values that sustain the culture.
She works hard to nurture her students.
When Nancy retired from her career as a teacher, it did not lessen her commitment to education. It has offered her the opportunity to be elected to the Nespelem School Board, to volunteer as a teacher of music at the school, which is not afforded the luxury of a music program.
I have an extensive background in American and also cultural music from around the world.
When I think of my mother, I think of her expression of faith through music.
She's been there at every funeral I've gone to with her guitar and her song.
She does this to support families as they say goodbye to their loved ones, and she's also known to play by people's bedsides as they prepare for their journey.
In song, when she's playing, she's praying twice.
The other thing that I noticed about Nancy is her dedication to the church.
My mom records a weekly Zoom service that started during the pandemic.
She's worked tirelessly to bring retreats for the people to attend.
My mom does a mass with Jake at a local Native nursing home once a week.
God's with me from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed.
When I think about the 4 core values of the Jesuit Volunteer Corps, I think of Nancy and Dennis.
My husband, Dennis, we got to be friends, and we got married in August of 1978. Dennis and I choose to live in a simple house. We share what we have.
They always had an open door policy. She's often made sandwiches and taken them down to the homeless down at the trading post.
They find their riches in the relationships that they've developed among people of that community.
Dennis and Nancy are integral members of the life of the church, the community of Nespelem, and the reservation.
I suspect that Jack Morris would be very proud that Nancy has been nominated for this award in his name.
Nancy's just a good all-around person that gives service to others.
Can't say enough good things about Nancy.
In her 52 years on the res, Nancy has touched and influenced countless lives, including my own.
You know, they say that being a volunteer, ruins you for life. For me, it has given a wonderful life that always has an element of light, no matter how dark the day may be. And I'm very thankful for that.